either AFK or just decided not to do anything that round. But anyway, Gandalf's on. The fools, he'll just get back stronger. He might well do. He might well do. Unless he was already Gandalf the White, in which case he's going to come back as Gandalf the evil cloud monster. Possibly. Who knows? This is true, assuming there is a vigilante, which there might not be. Was that a vigilante kill? Sorry, I didn't spot that, but I thought it was a serial killer. No, he was shot by a vigilante, so actually, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's 9 townies, so there's a possibility he can hit certain people, but he's basically 3 shots. This is true. 10, 12. Yeah, it is 9. Silence is guilt. Or jest. No, this is true. This is true. I said that, and I believe it. Lynch for Taco. He's got rid of everybody who's possibly been a name associated with one of my LPs. Therefore, he must die. You shall not pass the loyalty test. Nobody ever does. Nobody ever does. And with that... No, the loyalty officer doesn't pass the loyalty tests. Not the ones administered at the end of the mission, where he has to basically explain why he allowed all this disloyal behaviour to happen. Oh no, actually, this is true. As a machine empath, he aced the laser test. He aced the laser pistol test. It wasn't the loyalty test, admittingly, but yes, we're now satisfied. Frank Computer's killer is down. Sing the loyalty song. I actually forgotten most of the lyrics to it. Not historically correct at all. He aced the laser test because it was the random one where I basically sent him a series of images, and the whole point of that test is to get somebody with a ridiculously low score that they get punished for it. It didn't. The person who got the ridiculously low score, I think, was actually Marishan by quite a long way, if I remember rightly, or at least he didn't score as well as the other two, because it was partially based on them answering quickly as well. They got 2 points, as much as you got for a correct answer, for being first to answer. So I think he ended up with such a low score. I was going to lynch him and just leave him at that, but actually I remembered he had machine empath, and if this had happened, he probably would have just reversed that. Because stuff and things. Very badly is the actual answer to that. We mostly just play over Skype. Step 1, be paranoid. Step 2, get somebody to tell you to do a mundane, meaningless job. Step 3, put a load of obstacles in the way, which are just normal, but they can't pass them because of various procedures. Step 3, put them into a catch-22 situation where whatever they do, they are screwed. 4, have friend computer debrief them and tell them why everything that they did was wrong. Or forget the mission existed entirely. Then you move on to the next mission. And that's how a troubleshooter works. 4 simple steps. Get away, you're all against me. Yep, and that's the good outlet to have at the time. That's why you're given a laser pistol. You are given a laser pistol so you can shoot everybody else on your team in case they do anything wrong. Pretend you can replace limbs with bits that fell off a warbot. That was Dylan. No, actually, no, that was you forcing those limbs onto Dylan. Something like this has happened before. I can't think where. Yeah, I should really pay attention to the game, I'll be honest. Because it's still possible for a town victory at this point. There are still 2 townies. 2 townies. This is a Mafia member. Not that I'm paying a lot of attention on this. If he's a Mafia member, then that means there's still a chance. Oh, Dark Alex killed. My task is complete. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, he was Executioner. So it's 2 townies. That means the town have lost. Actually. Dylan does deserve it. I quite like it. They literally doom everything. Question is even rules. There are rules in Paranoia. There are various rules and procedures. It's actually kind of mentioned that every clone, as soon as they are created, gets read the rules to them by an automated system. Unfortunately, their ears aren't developed when it starts. So the first rule that most people tend to remember around that point is Rule 647, paragraph B, which is something about, you didn't hear the first part of it, but it's something about cleanliness in bathrooms. This goes on for about another 2 years, and then they get thrown into the creches. By which stage they might have the memory capacity to actually learn, or might actually have the memory capacity to learn and think for themselves. Then they get drugged. You do have lots of audio actually still available, but my name always says title on it. Yeah. Well, we knew that was you. Mafia victory then. Yeah, I probably will. What I'll probably end up doing, because of work schedules that are now starting up, I'll probably do a live stream late on Fridays, and I'll upload the previous Friday live stream, the one after I've done this live stream, if that makes sense. So after I've done this, I'll upload the Dwarf Fortress thing I did earlier this week, and that's sort of how I was roughly planning on going. So it'll be here for a week. It'll still be up regardless, but I'll then go and put another one up. I liked your mare run, by the way, Eel. I really liked that. Though I would say, if somebody says I am blackmailed quickly 4 times in succession, they're either really good and know the game well, or they are blackmailed. Especially if they haven't talked yet. I did actually mean to set up a thing on Roll20. I think I did about a month ago, but I couldn't do anything with it. I set up a game on Roll20 for Paranoia, but I didn't end up being able to do anything with it, unfortunately. Because unfortunately, stuff and things and plans. And this game. The Mafia win. All bow to our new overlords. But friend computer wins in the shadows. Somewhere. GG. Kitty was scared. I got a second there on that today. I won as mayor. That's the first time I've won as mayor and lived. That's the key. Winning as mayor and living. I did that once yesterday. It was amazing, because I really shouldn't have done. They should have killed me off the moment I did that. It really does, actually. I have real problems. For some bizarre reason, I do not like running Roll20. Anyway, I'm going into a classic game now, assuming it's mostly empty. I'm gonna reverse and do that again. So I'll just give that a couple of moments, and then we'll go in. Hopefully that'll fill up in the next 20 seconds or so, and then we'll get a mostly blank game. I might move to custom games after this one. We'll see what people think. But I quite like the classic game setup, to be honest. Especially as some custom games go mad. Absolutely mad. Okay, let's go for this one. Oh, I hit the last person in the lobby. Okay, that one's filled up though, so it will be. Oh, whoops. I don't want my analytics to come up. Go there. Ah, for frick's sake! I should just refresh rather than doing that, but you know. Now, all random gets really, really difficult to win as anything other than the Mafia. In my experience, it's... No, that's not a fun game. That's an impossible to win game, is what it is. There we go. Empty game. Marashin enters immediately afterwards. Through guesswork, most likely. Aha! Aha! Must you? Muffin of Death, the Prestile's in, the Captain's in. Jamie Louis Robinson. Do we outnumber the people in here? Just out of random curiosity. Have we now outnumbered this game? This is the Shadowhawk that gives cookies, apparently. I'm gonna do a double bluff here, I think. I'm gonna do a massive double bluff. And then I'm gonna act completely silently. This is the plan I'm gonna go with here. He'll learn. I'll be a veteran. It won't work out for him. Awesome. This is before an invite system. It'll be a better one. It will be better once we have an invite system. Maybe just invite to start the lobby, get about 6 or 7 people in it, and then open it up for any other random people. That would be better. No, I have a plan. I planned it. It might well get me killed immediately, but if so... Grumpy old wizard is Marashin, by the way. Red Clearance could be Marashin as well, actually, here. A Large Richard. I've played with a Large Richard before. That was in the... What game was that in? See, I'm remembering some people. It's Monokuma? I know Monokuma from somewhere. Where do I know Monokuma from? Where do I know that from? I talk to the dead. I'm finished. I have yet to be able to do this. Marcel is Shadowhawk. Huh? Okay, well I can't talk to anybody yet, so... Actually, copy and paste. Cure. Now they won't know whether that's me or not. Oh, actually, it's the same thing I always use. Really, I can't do anything night 1, so... Really, my job starts night 2 if I live that long. Let's see who we actually got here. Grumpy Old Wizard, Good Taco, Honeyblood, Large Richard, Light Eagle, Marcel here, Mike McDoomed. We like Mike McDoomed, Charlie, Magic Muffin, Shadowhawk, Artemis, Kai, Monokuma, and Red Clearance. I was attacked and nursed. I love it. This is clearly the best role. Does mean though that my job is useless again for another night. This is the downside of being the medium. Speak up.